In tennis, players typically fall into three groups: teenage prodigies, early 20s peak performers, and late bloomers. This video celebrates the 8 greatest late bloomers who defied age and expectations, shining brightest near or past 30 with remarkable resilience and skill. Feliciano Lopez. Feliciano Lopez reached his peak singles ranking of world number 12 in March 2015. The Spaniard debuted on the pro circuit in 1997, but joined the ATP Tour regularly in 2002, when he upset top 5 player Marat Safin and broke into the top 100, reaching number 62. His ranking rose to the 20s by 2004, but leveled off by 2005. Despite Wimbledon quarterfinals in 2005, 2008, and 2011, Lopez's career seemed unremarkable by age 30. Yet, he surged late. He claimed ATP 250 titles in 2013 and 2014, reached the 2015 US Open quarterfinals, and won the 2016 French Open doubles title with Marc Lopez. At 35, he captured the 2017 Queen's Club Championships, an ATP 500 event. In 2021, at 40, he marked his 78th consecutive Grand Slam appearance and 139th Masters 1000 appearance, then stunned world number 5 Andrei Rublev in the Davis Cup Finals, becoming the first player aged 40+ to defeat a top 5 opponent since Ken Rosewall in 1977. In 2022, Lopez tied Roger Federer's record of 22 Wimbledon appearances with his 79th consecutive and 81st overall major appearance. He won his 6th doubles title at the 2022 Mexican Open with Stefanos Tsitsipas, though his ranking fell to number 153 after the ATP stripped Wimbledon points. In 2023, Lopez retired after 25 years, reaching the Mallorca Championships quarterfinals at 41, the oldest ATP quarterfinalist since 1995. He ended with 506 singles wins, 10,261 aces, ranking 4th all-time. Lopez's greatness stems from consistency, longevity, and flair. His serve and volley style dazzled, but he rarely threatened the elite, excelling mostly in smaller tournaments. Stanislas Wawrinka. Stan Wawrinka took exactly 12 years to win a slam in spectacular style. Unlike many players, Wawrinka didn't pick up a racket until age 8, and only practiced once a week until age 11. Turning pro at 17 in 2002, he spent much of his career in Federer's shadow. His early highlight was winning Olympic doubles gold with Federer in 2008, but his Grand Slam results were underwhelming. The tide turned in 2011 with a Chennai Open title. By 2013, he reached the US Open semifinals, and in 2014, he stunned and injured Nadal to win the Australian Open. Some doubted him until he beat peak Djokovic to win the 2015 French Open and the 2016 US Open, and later faced Nadal in the 2017 French Open final. Wawrinka became the only player to defeat the world number 1 in the final of each slam he won. He was no longer just a footnote in Federer's career. He was a force in his own right. His pros? A game that could trouble the Big Three and anyone else, 3 different slam titles, and a late bloomer rise despite minimal childhood training. His con? His form has dipped sharply in recent years due to persistent injuries, particularly to his knee, limiting his consistency on tour. John Millman. Born in 1989, he nearly retired in 2011 due to shoulder injuries, but persevered with fan support. He grinded on the challenger circuit, breaking into the top 100 at 26 in 2016. His career highlight was upsetting Roger Federer in the 2018 US Open 4th round. Reaching the quarterfinals, and a career-high world number 33. In 2020, at 31, he won his first ATP title at the Astana Open in Kazakhstan. Known for his resilience and mental toughness, Millman retired from professional tennis in January 2024 after the Australian Open, closing a career defined by grit despite a modest trophy cabinet. Aslan Karatzv. Aslan Karatzv, born in 1993, spent years battling injuries, financial struggles, and coaching issues after his ATP main draw debut in 2013 at age 19. In 2021, at 27, he stunned the tennis world by reaching the Australian Open semifinals as a qualifier, the first man in the Open era to do so on his Grand Slam main draw debut. That year, he won the Dubai Open, defeated Novak Djokovic in Belgrade, and claimed the Kremlin Cup, peaking at world number 14. In 2022, he won the Sydney Tennis Classic. Known for top 10 wins and inspiring perseverance, Karatzev's challenge remains sustaining success due to injuries and inconsistency. As of August 2025, he has not retired and continues to compete, though with a lower ranking. Flavia Panetta. Panetta, born in 1982, turned pro in 2000 and steadily climbed the ranks, winning her first WTA singles title in 2004 and reaching the top 10 in 2009. In 2011, she became the first Italian to win a Grand Slam doubles title at the Australian Open with Gisela Dulko. Injuries dropped her outside the top 50 in 2012, but she rebounded to win Indian Wells in 2014 at age 32. In 2015, seeded 26th, she won the U.S. Open, defeating Roberta Vinci in the final, and stunned fans by announcing her retirement during the trophy ceremony, officially retiring after the 2015 season. She amassed 11 singles and 17 doubles titles. Her strengths were her singles-doubles versatility and fairy-tale U.S. Open ending. Her weakness was never dominating the tour for extended periods. Kevin Anderson. This towering South African was born in 1986, turned pro in 2007 at 21, later than most, and won his first ATP title in 2011 in Johannesburg. By 2015, he cracked the top 10, defeating top 5 players like Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka. Injuries stalled him in 2016, but he rebounded with 2 Grand Slam finals, the 2017 U.S. Open, lost to Nadal, and 2018 Wimbledon, lost to Djokovic, highlighted by a stunning 5-set upset of Federer at age 32. Peaking at world number 5, he retired in May 2022 with 354 ATP wins and 7 titles. His strengths were a dangerous all-court game that matured after 30. His weakness was failing to convert slam finals into titles due to elite opposition and injuries. Angelique Kerber. Angelique Kerber, born in 1988, turned pro in 2003 at 15 and reached the top 5 in 2012. She exploded in 2016 at 28. Winning the Australian Open and U.S. Open, dethroning Serena Williams to become world number 1, the oldest first-time number 1 in WTA history. After a 2017 slump, she rebounded to win Wimbledon in 2018 and returned to the top 10 in 2021 at 33. Following a maternity break in 2022 to 2023 after the birth of her daughter, she competed in 2024 but retired after the Paris Olympics, ending with 14 WTA titles and 3 slams. Her strengths were her Grand Slam triumphs, victories over elite players, and resilience. Her weakness was periodic inconsistency. Li Na, born in 1982, turned pro in 1999 at 17, but stepped away from 2002 to 2004 for university studies and disputes with Chinese tennis authorities. Returning in May 2004, she broke into the top 35 by 2006, reached the Wimbledon quarterfinals as the first Chinese player to do so, and hit the top 20 in 2007. In 2011, she reached the Australian Open final and won the French Open, defeating Francesca Schiavone with her quick reflexes, athleticism, and lethal cross-court forehand, becoming the first Chinese Grand Slam singles champion 12 years after turning pro. After a modest 2012, she reached the 2013 Australian Open final and won it in 2014 at 31, saving a match point en route to a career-high number 2 ranking. A severe left knee injury forced her retirement in September 2014, leaving fans wondering about her unfulfilled potential. Her strengths were her 2 slams, captivating style, and trailblazing legacy. Her con was an injury-shortened career. Stan Wawrinka reigns as the ultimate late bloomer, clinching 3 Grand Slams in his 30s against tennis titans, proving age is no barrier to greatness. Angelique Kerber follows closely, her 3 majors a testament to resilience. Tennis shows it's never too late to shine, yet wonder kids always lurk, ready to steal the spotlight. Who's your pick for the greatest late bloomer, or the next breakout star? Share your thoughts below.